Hi everyone, it's Simon from Guinea Pig Talks, and today we are going to have a closer look at our latest Teddy Pythagoras. Now, she is 2 months old now. She was born the 1st of July 2024, and we're now into September. So let's have a closer look. She's not a baby guinea pig anymore. She is now moving in to the teenage years of a guinea pig. So she is now about 8 weeks old, and her mum obviously was Democritus, and her grandmother is Democritus. Now, we've got a video of Democritus coming up over the next couple of days. Do check it out, because Democritus is her birthday. Of course, that. So this is our very, 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 very lovely Pythagoras. Now let's go close up on her little mouth. Let's do that first of all. There we are. You get a lovely, lovely little look at her. And
She's very cute, look.
Can you see her whiskers? They're not straight, are they?
Can't see her whiskers really.
Oh, okay. Maybe if I put my hand behind the whiskers, but they're curly anyway. So she is very, very, very sweet. She is typically like her mum. Very, very, very sweet indeed. Very friendly. Now, all Teddies are friendly. We have said this before, and we'll say it again. All Teddies are really friendly, and they eat a lot as well. They're great characters. They're superbly curious, and they're always the first ones out for their food, which is they'll eat anything really, won't they? So so we just go on this side. You can see her fantastic coat.
She's got such a cute bottom, look.
Oh dear, don't say that too much. YouTube will ban the
fluffy.
videos. She's very, very sweet indeed. Now, one thing which is lacking...
She's got like a little white little circle right at the back, and then the beautiful... I don't think we're getting the colours quite right. I can see she's brighter and lighter in person than the light he's suggesting. Now that's... Yeah, she is slightly blonder,
on this side,
and lighter than is coming up on the video.
Oh, that's good to know.
Different lighting shows slightly different.
I think her face is slightly darker. Actually, it just appears this appears slightly darker. It's very difficult to say, really, isn't it? Now, her dad was also a Teddy, and obviously, and he had Californian genes, which are these large patches of dark around the eyes and the ears and at the back and on her feet. Now, she doesn't appear to have any of these at the moment, but she has some some Californian genes, like her mum, and also her sister, who's going to be going off to our friends in a couple of weeks' time. She has got these marks around her snout, nose, whatever you call it.
Little nose.
Yeah. So this one is now the reason we're keeping this one.
So cute.
Why did we decide to keep her? I think it was because of her size as well.
She was big T and little T.
That's
due
right.
to the
That's
marking
the
on their back to try and identify them.
Yeah, because we weigh them every week.
They were both similar colourings, both fun, chatty, lively. So we just picked the slightly heavier weight. Nothing else. It's actually a bit like her grandmother, Democritus.
Yes.
We hadn't got much between her and her sister to pick. They were both Teddies, both super cute. They were very, very similar. And in the end, we just went slightly for the markings we liked a bit better. But really, there was nothing in it. We could have gone either way. We kept changing our mind.
Markings were more defined, and the other one was a little bit patchy.
We just kept changing our mind with them.
Yeah, it was a
they're
very
always lovely.
It was with this one, you see, when we had, if you look at some of the earlier videos when these were born, her and her sibling and her brother, so two sisters and one brother, in the litter of 3 on the 1st of July. There's lots of videos.
Very similar.
Very similar, and actually they all had like a T on the back, and one didn't, and one had a very faint T. They were so similar, and you couldn't identify them at distance. Normally they're huge different colours, but they weren't. But she has come along really nicely. Her coat's getting really, really good.
Oh, it's super soft.
It's very, very nice.
It's so lovely. Now, I just want to mention, because we did, when you do the videos with the bigger piggies, you don't hold them like this.
No.
You only tend to do this when they're little, and that's because...
They're very light.
And they also can be, once they're older, they're like, oh, I'm sat on this cushion.
Yes.
I get cuddled for the next 15 minutes.
Yes.
It's all very nice. I like having a cuddle. Simon chats away, and I like his voice because he's the person who comes and gives me hay and
carrots. Is that from the guinea pigs or from you? It's from the guinea pigs. It is indeed.
But when they're younger, they're just a little bit more likely to sort of suddenly make a move for it. So
my hands
it's just interesting how your hands hold them quite a bit differently when they're younger. I just like to mention it because it's just noticeable.
It's an observation. Also, my fingers are very, very light, and also by doing this is what they actually do enjoy. They don't know it yet, but they do enjoy it. And as they get older, they'll like that more and more and more. And because Pythagoras here, will obviously we're keeping her, and she will at some point in 2025.
Oh, look at little squeaks.
What's the matter? In 2025, at some point, she'll actually meet a male teddy, and she'll have her own litter. But that's a long, long way down the line. So this is after 2 months. She's about 8 weeks, and maybe slightly over 8 weeks, and she's looking absolutely superb. Now she lives with her mum, Democritus. She lives with her grandmother Democritus, and Democritus' sister Luna. And for the time being, this one also lives with her litter sister, who doesn't have a name, and she's off to our friends in a couple of weeks' time, as I've already mentioned. So Pythagoras will live with the rest of the teddies.
Listen. Oh, don't stop talking now. There we go.
Yeah. She's extremely good indeed. So we just really...
Can you hear her chatting?
Yeah.
She's so chatty.
She's very, very... I think teddies just have this friendliness about her. Now, her great-grandmother, Epicurus, she really was a friendly, chatty piggy. As you can see, look, she's
very curious, this one. She wants to go off and wander now,
she wants to go back with her friends and her family. So we are going to do that. Now, so if you have enjoyed our video with Pythagoras, I'm very excited actually as to what future names, camera lady, you may give to the teddy guinea pigs.
We'll have to see.
Because Pythagoras was a name that you had quite a few months ago.
Yes.
And we couldn't use it with Democritus Little One because they were boys. So we had to go again for
little girl.
For Democritus and for Figaro, the dad. And they came up with these magnificent 3. Now, and actually both litters were exactly the same. They looked exactly the same. There was
funny how that happens, isn't it?
It was. I mean, generally you get a little bit of a spread, but Democritus and Figaro together, they produce very, very nice babies. Our friend who's an expert at guinea pigs, she was like, they're fantastic, absolutely fantastic. So anyway, so if you've got a point or question, do put that something in the comments. If you're watching this and you have not already subscribed, do subscribe and do like this video, because the more likes and comments we get, then YouTube algorithm pushes it around the system. And how many subscribers do we want to reach by the end of 2024?
1 million.
No, well, that's great, but 10,000.
Oh, right.
10,000 is the target, but 1 million would be great, wouldn't it? There's not enough hours in the day to reach 1 million. But anyway, so we will leave you now with a close-up of the fantastic Pythagoras.